evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I'm in fact Ismail. The news headlines. Tinubu urged military to safeguard economic interests. Shettima urged AU to prioritize diplomacy in conflict resolution. Minister unveils digital reforms as 689 immigration cadets graduate in Kano. SERAP urged Tinubu to disclose details of selection process for new INEC chairman. Clerics pray for Senator Saliu Mustapha's political ambition. Army immortalises late COAS Ibrahim Attahiru with gov range dedication. NIMASA pushes private investment to boost marine economy. NGO reaffirms commitment to press freedom. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has called on the military to safeguard the economic interests of the country against the destructive tendencies of terrorists and insurgents. Tinubu made the call on Saturday at the combined personal parade of the cadets of 72 regular COAS Man Branch Commission COAS of the Nigerian Defense Academy, Kaduna. Represented by the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, Tinubu said the military must tackle insurgency to prevent the collapse of the economy, revitalize the armed forces, and eradicate all forms of threat to the security of the country. Vice President Kashim Shettima has urged the African Union to reinvigorate diplomacy as the foremost instrument for preventing and resolving conflicts on the continent, warning that reliance on external military interventions undermines Africa's collective security network. Shettima, who represented the President, made the call at a meeting of the AU Peace and Security Council at the level of heads of state government held in New York. In a statement issued by the Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communications, Office of the Vice President, Stanley Owokocha, Shettima noted that while the AU's peace support operations have played a crucial role in peacekeeping and enforcement across Africa, the enormous financial burden makes it increasingly difficult to sustain. The Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, on Saturday, said Nigeria's immigration management had entered a new era of digital innovation, operational efficiency, and citizen-focused service delivery. Tunji Ojo stated this at the personal parade of 689 cadets of the 5th Chair Superintendent Basic Course of the Immigration Training School in Kano. The minister, represented by Secretary to the Civil Defense, Correctional, Fire and the Immigration Services Board, retired Major General Abdul Malik Jibrin, said the reforms underscored President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has asked President Bola Tinubu to urgently disclose details of the selection and appointment process of the successor to Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, whose tenure as the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission we held in November 2025. SERAP urged the President to disclose the number and names of candidates for INEC chairman and whether the Council of State has been consulted or will be consulted in making the appointment as constitutionally required. In commemoration of the birthday anniversary of Senator Saliu Mustapha, the Cherokee of Ilorin Emirate and Senator representing Cross Central Senatorial District at the National Assembly, Prince Tunde Baki Sulaiman, on Saturday, gathered the Council of Ulama in Ilorin for a special prayer. The session brought together religious leaders, community members, and political associates who offered prayers for the continued success of the senator. They also prayed for Governor Abdulrahman Abrazak's development strides in the state, while appreciating him for the choir's growth under his watch. The clerics and other well-wishers invoked blessing for the senator, praised for his well-being and success in his political journey as he positions himself for the 2027 elections. The organizer, Prince Tunde Baki Sulaiman, said the gathering underscored the senator's growing influence within choir politics, as both his current mandate and future political ambition were committed in God. He described the prayer as a spiritual support system for leaders steering the affairs of Kwara State and the nation, stressing the need for divine guidance in governance and politics and for the senator's future political ambition. The Nigerian Army has immortalized the late Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru, by managing a government at the TYB COAS in his honor. The unveiling ceremony attracted top military chiefs, dignitaries, and members of General Ibrahim Attahiru Foundation. Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Oluyede, represented by the Chief of Accounts and Budget, Major General Adetokunbo Fayemiwu, said the initiative reflected the Army's commitment to preserving the legacies of its fallen heroes. It described the late Attahiru as a distinguished officer and visionary leader whose sacrifices and service to the nation will continue to inspire generations of officers and soldiers. The Director General of the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, Dr. Dayo Mobirela, has described the blue economy as one of the most underfunded sectors globally, despite its enormous potential to drive inclusive growth and sustainability. Mobirela spoke in Lagos during the commemoration of 2025 World Maritime Day, organized by the Ministry of Maritime and Blue Economy. The event gathered key maritime stakeholders to deliberate on strategies for safeguarding ocean resources while maximizing their economic value. The Nigeria Guild of Editors has joined the international community in marking World News Day, stressing its commitment to fact-based journalism, editorial integrity, and the defense of press freedom. In a statement signed by its president, Eze Anaba, and General Secretary Onwe Oke, the Guild hailed journalists in Nigeria and across the world whom, despite numerous challenges, remain dedicated to bringing truth to the public. The Guild, however, expressed concern about the growing attempt to suppress press freedom and freedom of expression in the country, warning that such actions threatens Nigeria's democracy. Come to the end of Justeventonline Weekend News at 9. Here's the recap of the story. Tinubu urged military to safeguard economic interests. Shettima urged AU to prioritize diplomacy in conflict resolution. Minister unveils digital reforms as 689 immigration cadet graduates in Kano. SERAP urged Tinubu to disclose details of selection process for new INEC chairman. Clerics pray for Senator Saliu Mustapha's political ambition. Army immortalized late COAS Ibrahim Attahiru with government dedication. NIMASA pushes private investment to boost maritime economy. And reaffirms commitment to press freedom. Thank you for watching Justeventonline News. Remember, the pain you experience today is part of the process for your success tomorrow. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com, and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Justeventonline. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I'm Ismail. Good night.